Have you played this bed we made before? While playing this bed we made, first is recommended. It is not obligatory. If you choose to start Lost and Found without having played the first game, story choices from Sophie's previous adventure will be made for you. Have you played this bed we made, and do you wish to carry over your story choices from the first game? So we'll just say no. We'll just let the game choose for us what choices we made, I guess. Low Birth Games. That's kind of such a weird name for a company. I don't think this DLC is very long. In the first game, we worked in a hotel.
So,
Are we working at
this is your
another
first time
hotel?
working on a ship.
Oh, a ship.
Yes, but I've been on the water since I was a kid. I spent a lot of time on my grandfather's sailboat. It's kind of funny, actually. It was named Ariadne's Legacy, and now...
And now you're on the Orpheus. From one Greek myth to another, hmm?
Exactly.
Well, maybe it was fate that brought you here.
I don't know if
Yeah,
Orpheus is a good name for a boat.
Maybe.
I see you've worked as a hotel maid before, so you shouldn't have too much trouble with the job. The main difference between a maid and a stewardess is that, on top of cleaning the passengers' cabins, you'll also have to bring them coffee, deliver telegrams, that kind of stuff.
I think I should be able to handle that.
I'm sure you will. So, do you have any questions before you start?
This guy's wearing an ascot. I don't know. We might as well
I
ask
was wondering,
questions.
how in-depth should the cleaning be?
Well, the cabins should be thoroughly cleaned at the end of each trip. But during a trip, you just have to do the basic stuff. Make the bed, empty the garbage cans, the ashtrays. Perhaps clean a few stains here and there.
That sounds pretty straightforward.
Any other questions?
You talked about bringing coffee and delivering telegrams?
Yes. If a passenger asks you for tea or coffee, there are little stations throughout the ship where you can prepare it. If they want anything more complex, you can direct them to the lounge or the bar, depending on the hour. As for telegrams, the purser's desks usually takes care of them, but when they're busy, they may leave a pile of them for you to deliver.
All right, got it.
Is there anything else?
Not gonna lie, I have not really been paying attention to anything you've said, bro.
No, I think everything's quite clear. Thank you. I'm excited to be part of this crew.
And we're excited to have you, Miss Roy. On behalf of all of us, welcome aboard the Orpheus.
Always on course. Ugh. One month later. Hopefully that's a good spot for the camera. When close to an interactable object, use the corresponding input to choose one of the available actions.
I don't remember Gracie Joan looking this dour at the awards show. She lit up the room, like she always does.
What is this? If you're feeling far away, find your way home with Serotonin, Oxazepam. Walk away from anxiety, stress, and tension of the modern life. Find your way back to a life of confidence, composure, and cognitive stability. Your family will thank you. Therapeutic treatment for the care of emotional and mental faculties is no longer confined to psychiatric hospitals. Serotonin is the new standard in self-administered personal maintenance. Okay. This does take place in the 50s. Oh, okay. I can... Cool. I don't think I need to read that, do I? Do we?
August already. Time really does fly.
President responds to attacks on American units in North Vietnam. Oh, it's 1964. Okay. Harlem riots, a result of decades of pent-up tension, says expert. No shit.
It's so sweet of Gary to bring us leftovers from the restaurant. Can't imagine Bernard doing anything like that.
Yeah, Bernard. For guidance, use Q to hear Sophie's thoughts.
Time to get to work? I should grab my keys from my locker. This machine probably eats up a huge chunk of Teresa's pay. Good thing I don't smoke.
Teresa is a smoker. Check.
Caleb's been a great piano teacher, but it might take a while before I'm able to play this one. I miss you guys. Paris was even more amazing than I thought it would be, and there's still so much I haven't seen.
Sophie,
No.
when the time is right.
Not yet.
Okay. August 2nd, 1964. Dear Sophie, I'm writing to you from the bar at the Old Boar. Beth has asked me to inform you that she's just handed me a perfectly made gimlet and that her hair looks particularly good today. We both miss you very much. Beth is making me write that she misses you more, but we're so happy to see you thriving in your travels. After dreaming about seeing the world for so long, you're out there doing it. It's everything that you deserve, especially after the last few years. Take in every moment and regale us with the details when you're next in Montreal. Things here are carrying on. I'm proud of the safe haven Rebellious Subjects has become for strays and fellow travelers and other like-minded folks alike. But keeping things covert is becoming more and more of a challenge. On Beth's side, she says the Old Boar is still struggling, though she used far more colorful language. We're both doing what we can to keep business up. Wish us luck and write back soon. Love, Andrew and Beth. Okay, so I guess...
What I'd give to share a drink with you two at the bar right now.
we didn't end up in a relationship with anybody. I don't remember if I did
There
or
you
not.
are.
Okay, we got some keys.
I'm good to go. Keys? Check. Let's get to work.
So in a couple of days, I'll be turning 28. I didn't imagine I'd be spending my next birthday in the middle of the Atlantic. I know it's common to dread getting older. Mom certainly hated it, but I can't say I mind it. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait, Sophie. I've never really known what to do on my birthdays, and I don't think anyone here even knows when it is, aside from Gary. Maybe? Aside from Gary, maybe? It must be in my paperwork, so all I'm expecting is a normal, quiet day. Back when Mom was doing better, she and I had birthday festivities down to a tried and true formula. Takeout from our favorite Chinese restaurant, Madame Liu's. We always ordered extra ginger chicken, a bottle of our favorite white wine from Depanneur on our corner, comfy pajamas, and a night in watching comedy specials and sitcoms on TV, usually interrupted by a call from Aunt Giselle, whose phone calls would sometimes go on so long I'd miss a whole episode of whatever was on. We didn't get to celebrate like that these last few years. It became less and less likely that Mom would even remember my birthday when it came around. As for this year, I'll have to think of a new way to interlude in her I can't read. Reading is hard. I'll have to think of a new way to include her in the festivities. I guess I should have read this before. All right. What a month it's been. I bought a new journal right before we shipped off, and I've been so busy I haven't had a chance to crack it open until now. Time to get back into the habit, Sophie. I've spent the last month working on the Orpheus, a luxury ocean liner. The work itself isn't anything new. There's something about cleaning and making beds that I'll never tire of. But being out on the open water, traveling between continents, meeting people from all over, it's a dream, honestly. Still doesn't seem real some days. I can feel my horizons broadening with every day that I spend on the Orpheus. I'm even learning piano, thanks to my friend Caleb. It's exactly the kind of fresh start I need. Everything back in Montreal, everything with Mom. It was time for a change of scenery. Bon baisers de Paris. Oh, and I finally got to go to Paris a couple weeks ago when the Orpheus was docked in France. Seeing the whole city from the top of the Eiffel Tower, spending hours perusing the Louvre, feeling the powerful solemnity in the halls of the cathedral. It was everything I'd always imagined it'd be. I can't wait to go back and to visit every other place on my bucket list, which is growing by the day. And then we have characters. Andrew Rossi. I met Andrew back when we worked at the Clarington together, where he was a concierge. We went from brief chats in the elevators to becoming genuine friends, and now I'd count him among my very best. For as long as I've known him, Andrew's always been a warm, gentle soul, always ready with a bit of wisdom or a good book recommendation. He comes off a little unassuming, but he's always dependable in a pinch. A few years ago, Andrew opened up his own bookstore, Rebellious Subjects. He'd always had a fascination with books that were a bit more taboo, and soon like-minded readers came flocking. His store's grown beyond just a bookstore, becoming a haven for those who think against the grain, and even though it wasn't planned, Andrew's risen to the occasion with it, helping others with his usual air of professionalism and kindness. I'm so impressed by him. He's really making a difference. And then there's Beth. Beth and I go all the way back to our days working at the Clarington together. She was the hotel's receptionist, dazzling everyone who walked through the doors with her glamour and scorching them with her wit. I loved passing by reception to share in some gossip with her, and soon enough, we became friends, best friends even. After leaving the Clarington, Beth had the chance to pursue her dreams of opening up her own bar, one that would cater to a clientele of her choosing. She took over an old pub in Montreal and has slowly been working on transforming it to fit her vision. And while she won't admit it, it's obvious that the whole process has been a hard one. Still, Beth is nothing if not relentless. I know she has it in her to make her dream a reality. Gary Hamelin. Gary is the Orpheus assistant hotel manager and my boss. As far as bosses go, Gary is a far cry from my previous ones. He's patient, kind, and has an enthusiasm for his job that always comes through in his jovial attitude. I'm still not used to having such an easygoing boss. I spent days fretting over asking for time off ahead of our arrival in Paris, and I barely got a sentence into my prepared speech before Gary raised his hand and told me that he'd be upset if I didn't go out and see the sights. He even directed me to his favorite place to get steak frites, for which my taste buds were very grateful. He's an all-around lovely man, even if he can be a bit scattered or clumsy here and there. I'll take that over the fascist I used to work under any day. Caleb Lyons. I can't say enough good things about Caleb. Talented, hardworking, thoughtful, handsome. He's by far the person I'm closest with here on the Orpheus. He's a gifted pianist who doesn't get nearly the credit I believe he deserves. Some might treat his performances like background noise, but every so often you catch someone staring glassy-eyed, enchanted by his music. I'm certainly guilty of that myself. After chatting with him after work one evening, he offered to give me piano lessons. How could I refuse? I've mastered Twinkle Twinkle, and now I'm working on The Mouse's Lullaby. Caleb says I have a knack for it, but I'd be lost without his guidance. Okay. What's all this?
Aw, is this for me? Well, I guess I can take a little peek inside then. I don't think I've ever gotten so many birthday wishes. Teresa, Gary, Caleb, everyone.
Yeah, I'm not reading all that. Hopefully it wasn't important. Should we look in Caleb's locker? Can't.
Caleb was practically scandalized when I told him I don't have a turntable of my own. Maybe I should save up for one. Always on course. Except when we're not. Like that storm last week. Poor Gary was stretched thin. I'm good to go.
Snoop around some more or leave the break room? I think we're done snooping around.
Sophie, there you are.
Gary, Caleb, is everything all right? This looks serious.
It's not that big a deal.
Well, maybe not, but it's worrisome nonetheless.
What's going on?
We're in a bit of a predicament. Caleb?
I have this rosary. It's a gift from my mother.
Oh, the one you place on top of your piano whenever you play?
Yeah, that's the one. Last night at the end of my shift, I looked for the rosary, but it was gone.
A thief!
I'm sorry, Caleb.
When he told me the story, I connected the dots with some other stories I've heard over the last few days. Staff members mentioning they'd overheard passengers talking about lost wallets and such. I'm afraid one of our passengers is a thief.
If you don't know who it is, what makes you think it's a passenger? Couldn't it be a staff member?
It's possible, of course, but we didn't hire anyone new in over a month. Since you joined us, actually. And the disappearances started 4 days ago, right when we left Italy. Although, it's not out of the question that a staff member could have waited this long to start stealing. The timing suggests it's someone who only recently boarded the ship, so a passenger.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you have any suspicions as to who it could be?
I left the piano once to go to the bathroom. I was gone for a couple of minutes. Anyone could have grabbed the rosary during that time.
I talked to Janice, but
Who would
it was
steal a
busy night at the
rosary?
bar, so she says she didn't see anything.
You were looking for me, so I assume you wanted my help. What can I do?
Well, you see, I can't very well go around the ship interrogating passengers. I wouldn't accuse anyone, of course, but you and I both know our wealthy passengers aren't always the most sensible. I'm sure many of them would be deeply offended just to be considered suspects. It would create quite the scandal, and the cruise line would be on my back for all the bad publicity.
Yeah, I can see why you called it a predicament.
So I was thinking, you could take a more subtle approach. Today, as you clean the cabins, you could keep an eye out for Caleb's rosary. If you find it, as well as any other stolen item, you could return them to their rightful owners. That way, there would be no scandal. And at the next port, I could have a discreet talk with our thief and tell them never to set foot on the ship again.
Yes, I think I can do that.
Ah, Sophie, you're a lifesaver.
That
Truly.
was her whole thing in
Come
the
see me when you have any news,
in the
all right?
main game. Snooping around.
Just for the record, this wasn't my idea.
Oh, I'm happy to help out. To be perfectly honest, it won't be my first time snooping around like this. It will be my first time doing it at the request of my boss, though.
I knew we had some sneaky little mice on board, but I didn't realize I was working so closely with one.
That's me. No mousetrap's been able to hold me yet.
Thank you, Sophie. I appreciate the help.
Your rosary, it's blue, isn't it?
Yeah, the beads are blue. Or used to be. Half the paint's gone now. It's really old and it's probably not even worth a penny, but I don't know why.
Don't worry. If it's in one of these rooms, I'll find it.
Well, have fun snooping.
What do we got here? What is this? Just a map, I guess? Why is it? Oh, it's like a sheet where they write on who's staying where.
Teresa's great at cleaning after others, but not so much after herself.
Radiogram. Who's it to? To Mr. Grant Hudson from Mr. Warren Ogborn. You better find new one before next race. Get rabbit foot or something, I don't care. Just get back to track ASAP.
I better deliver this to Mr. Hudson's cabin. Now, who could the Orpheus's little thief be? Now, let's find this thief.
Hold on, I'm not done over here.
You already had your cup for the day, Sophie. You know how too much caffeine messes with your sleep.
How dare you?
Come with me, Towels. I'll find you a spot in the bathrooms. I should check the bathroom for used towels. Ah,
Ooh.
that's Teresa's lighter. She's
What's it
probably
doing
fretting
here?
about it right now. I should leave it in her locker. Better keep an eye out for unused trays. Passengers have a bad habit of leaving them lying around.
Frickin' passengers. Wait, what's that?
Looks like nobody needs anything.
Oh,
now.
okay. Where is I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Oh God, I don't want to read all these. I'll just consult with these as needed. Not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing.
Hi, little cup. Let's bring you back to your friends in the pantry.
Oh my God, is that really how you talk?
Another destination to cross off my bucket list. I wish we'd gotten a chance to go together, Mom. I'm sure I'll find more glasses in the cabins. Our passengers love to drink.
It's
Ugh,
The
this
Clarington.
Esperant's touch all over it. I hope no one's tricked into staying in this money trap. It would be such a shame if this were to end up in the trash, where no one could see it.
okay. Well, it said I need to give that. telegram. Who's it to? Grant Hudson. And where is Grant Hudson staying? He is in A301. Oh God. Has someone been murdered?
What the hell happened here? This can go to the chute. Once I figured out what exactly it's soaked in. Please tell me this isn't what it looks like. Should I wait before cleaning this?
Yeah, probably.
What if...
No, let's not clean anything. This is a crime scene. You like naming horses? Racehorses? I feel like when I open that, there's going to be a body. Dear Grant, I get it, I really do, but at a certain point, you need to make the call. Do you really think it's still just a temporary slump? If you ask me, someone who knows you fairly well, I'd like to think it's obvious that you've lost your taste for racing and that it's time to move on, plain and simple. Don't draw this out like you do. Just tell Warner that you're hanging up your jacket and moving on to something else. Is he a jockey? Speaking of managers, Dominic's been in my ear about buying your Ferrari. I hope you'll consider it. He's always in a better mood for a few weeks after getting one of his shiny new toys. Think of it as a symbolic gesture. You sell your race car, close that chapter, and use whatever absurd... He's a race car driver. I'm confused. Absurd sum of money he gives you to jump into your new passion. It's a win-win, baby. I love how you've taken to Italy. It's enchanting, isn't it? Maybe we should think about a summer house along the Riviera. With love, always, Sandy. Fundamentals of soil science. Neat. Okay.
It's locked. It's locked.
So unlock it.
It's locked.
Dear Sandy, greetings from Italy. Well, not really. I wanted to send this before I left, but I've been so busy. This trip has been more inspiring than I could ever have hoped for. I finally feel alive again, just like I did when I first started racing. You're right that I'll have to face Warner eventually, but I'd rather not do it now. I know he'll blow a fuse, and that would just ruin my mood. I lost my good luck charm a few days ago, so I told him I couldn't race until I found it. I'm glad for the excuse, but I do hope I find it before we get to port. I've had that thing since I was a child. Anyway, can't wait to see you again. Love, Grant.
I should arrange the pillows before I take care of the sheets.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Expertly done. Is that Sandy? Hey, there's a
What
key.
is that?
It's a big bottle of wine,
It's
perhaps.
sealed tight. I don't think I'll be able to open it.
Is this rust or blood? Can I use that key with the chest? Yes. Oh, I thought there'd be a body in here. That's so disappointing.
Boxes of grapes.
Oh, he wants to be a wine person.
So
A
you're
person
just
who makes wine.
making wine?
Oh. Well, that's disappointing.
Mystery solved, I guess. No stolen objects here. Let's check another cabin.
Well, we might as well clean. Oh, that's fun. I guess that's as good as I could get it. That sound. How do I know when I'm done? I mean, I think I'm done. All right, good enough. I already put towels in there. I think I'm. Oh, gotta clean all this shit. Anything else? Hey, what is that? Part of a keychain. Can I take it? Okay, now what?
Teresa says she hears this bell in her nightmares, but I kind of like it. A coffee, please, stewardess.
Dude, that's like the phone at work. I feel like I'm gonna hear that in my nightmares for the rest of my life. That ring.
I don't need anything, thank you.
Fine.
I'll try circling back later.
Where's the chute for the towels?
Yep. Just 2 more days until the big 28. I've stopped and admired this painting too many times to count. I wonder who the artist is.
So I assume this is Orpheus and Eurydice.
I'm not claustrophobic, but Setting foot in this elevator again might just do it. Come here, you. Destination, the pantry. Oh, aren't these just the cutest? It's too bad they smell so burnt.
Seem to be some slight audio issues.
There's always something in the vent. It's locked. It's locked.
Thank you for visiting. It was so lovely having you two over, though far too brief. I hope you know that you are always welcome here and that we would all be delighted if you decided to come back for good, especially little Stefano. I saw how quickly he grew attached to his Zio e Zia. I guess that's Theo and Zio. I don't know. It's like Tio in Spanish and Tia. I understand you are not ready yet, but as Mama always said, ci si volta e ci si guerra sempre, whatever. Family will always be there during times of hardship. Have a nice trip back. Con amore, with love. Rosella. Yes, maybe travel a little lighter next time. What the hell is all this?
You're never running out of olive oil.
Olive oil?
That's for sure. Chez Letizia. Mom and I went for her birthday years ago. One of the last times we ate out.
Candle. Close.
Mom was so scared she'd have to live through another war.
President responds to attacks on the... Oh yeah, we read that already. Sugar?
Did you take these from the pantry? I mean, they're free, but... I guess it's good to have a backup. Or 20. Huh. Sounds like something's preventing the toilet from flushing.
Oh, it looks clean to me. Is the next game going to be a train? What is this?
Bet you lost everything to the war. You must be terrified to lose it all again. There's at least $200 here.
200 whole dollars. Well, nothing too suspicious. Should we put that key back? Cool. I guess that's everything.
This is vacant. There's no point in snooping around an empty cabin.
Fine. Let's go put that stuff back. The game looks really good, except for the audio stuttering. The light is on because I pushed the button. This way. Dear Fran, sorry I'm going to be blunt, though I'm sure you would have written Donna or Elena if you wanted useless niceties. I always knew that Sanguisuga was in it for the money. She never loved Bruno, and now she must be downright giddy at the prospect of acquiring his fortune, earlier than anticipated, I'm sure. Please, Fran, you must contest the will as ruthlessly as you can. Do not let her get even a single penny. You'll never know a restful night's sleep again, knowing she's out there spending Bruno's hard-earned money. She edged you out at the hospital, and again when planning the funeral. Che nervi. Enough is enough. While you're at it, you should retrieve that beautiful Sicilian chest ASAP. It wouldn't even technically be stealing, since it was a gift from you to Bruno. Trust me, if Bruno had seen the truth, this is what he would have wanted. Keep fighting, Sorelina. Adriana. Hold on. I didn't look on the other side. Okay. Ah. Scratched her face out even. Wait. Can I inspect that? I guess not. 37955. I'll bet that's gonna be. Wait, whoa. Coco. If there's a code to be. What? Why is this so dirty? La Sacra Biblia. She really is very snoopy. Did that sound like...
It's been a while since I visited Mom. What's this?
My bello, my shining star, my world. My loving son, Bruno Santorelli, born April 15, 1934, named after my dearest nonno, Bruno Lucio, a dedicated man who worked tirelessly for his family. Bruno was always hardworking, driven, put the business above everything else. Did his family proud by growing the business and achieving so much success. An incredible businessman, husband and son. Would have been a wonderful father if his wife what? Had children, I guess. We return his body to the earth, him to our family's hometown of Cisternino, so that he can rest forever among his family, and so that his connection with our homeland can never be severed. He will always be my Coco, if Mama di Mama, Coco di Mama in this world or the next.
These are never easy to write.
Did she write this on
Thank
graph
God
paper?
Andrew read mine over, or it would have been gibberish.
I am disappointed that I have not encountered one dead body. With Hout Industries' New Frontier weapons manufacturing. I'll clean. Is that it? Seems like everything.
Oh, hi. I'm still getting ready. Would you mind coming back later?
No problem.
Thank you. Actually, could I get a cup of tea?
Absolutely.
And a coffee too, please. With sugar.
Sure. I'll be right back.
Anything else you want? She said a tea and a coffee?
Oh, looks like I've got a new telegram to deliver.
Irene Santarelli.
A telegram for Irene Santarelli. I should get it to her.
A303. Wait.
1 tea for Mrs. Adams. That's the wrong beverage. That's not the right step.
What? That makes sense. And didn't she want coffee also? Wait, do I need it?
I'm not quite done yet.
What did she want?
That's the wrong. That's it. Now, what's next? Let's prepare Mr. Adams' coffee. Mom always added the sugar second.
What?
Let's deliver these drinks while they're hot.
Do we need a tray? I guess not.
Gracie Joan and Sydney Bayless. Dating. Come in.
Where should I put your husband's coffee?
Oh, you can leave it here. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Unless he's dead.
Say, do you know if that was Grant Hudson I saw in the bar last night? The racing driver?
Yes, that's quite possible. He's a passenger on the ship.
Wouldn't usually have recognized him. I'm not really into sports. But ever since he's been dating Sandy Bluth, I've seen a lot of him in my magazines.
They make a very cute couple.
They sure do.
That was weird.
Sandy isn't here with him, is she?
I'm afraid not.
I haven't heard of any big race lately. I wonder what he was doing in Italy.
I ain't telling her nothing.
Yeah, I wish I knew.
Well, I'm sure we'll find out in the next issue of The Gossiper. I think I'll go to the lounge and get something a little stronger.
Will your husband be joining you there? I can bring his coffee if you'd like.
No, I am. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Thank you for the tea.
Should I get this other cup? I guess not.
Aw, you two make an even cuter couple than Grant and Sandy. I should take a look around, like Gary suggested. Sydney looks sweet here, unlike the scoundrel he played in The Wild Orchard. Ugh, Mom would fume whenever he was on screen.
Okay. Yeah. Nothing unusual.
Hello there. I have a spot just for you in the pantry.
Come on, pay attention. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong button. Extra strength Raylinol for quick treatment and relief of headaches, toothaches, muscle soreness, inflamed sinuses, arthritic pain. Oh, they didn't use the shower? Interesting. Nauseaid, fast-acting stomach relief.
Looks like a torn up letter. Maybe I can find the other pieces around the room.
What the? It's a weird place to keep a brazier.
I should arrange the pillows before I take care of the sheets. I'm no expert, but this definitely smells fruity.
What do you mean by that?
I just need a few more pieces now. Mom took so many pills too.
Hey, it's the stuff
It was
from
hard
the
to keep
magazine.
count.
A third wine glass?
Aha! Found you. I'm sure I can put these pieces back together.
How do I rotate? A and D? Huh? No? Huh? Huh? There's no bottom piece. Oh wait, there it is. Mrs. Adams, while we don't know each other, I did know your husband, Ethan, quite well. I've debated sending this letter for years, since the accident, but I couldn't find the courage until now. As Ethan's favorite saying goes, better late than never. Your husband kept a secret from much of the world, including you, regrettably. Though likely a negligible comfort at this point, You should know that he did intend to tell you, and I'd say was even on the cusp of it before he was taken from us so suddenly. Perhaps you already knew or suspected, which would allow me some relief. I realize that by sharing this secret I risk compounding your grief, but know that that's far from my intention. I simply believe the woman who loved him all those years deserves to know the truth. Ethan was a loving man by all measures, but he saved his deepest expressions of love for the men in his life. I'm terribly sorry for your loss.
Mrs. Adams.
Okay. The achievement was free as a beard. Mrs. Adams was Mr. Adams' beard. That's... Oh my goodness. Are we done here?
No stolen objects here. Let's check another cabin.
I think we're out of cabins. I guess there's another part of the ship we can go to. So far, I haven't found any good clues. Oh, I have to take that telegram to what's her name? Who's in this room? Let's close this door.
What is it? I said I didn't need anything.
Mrs. Santarelli, there's a telegram for you.
She looks stern.
Thanks.
Aha, now I can go into your room. Call me anytime. Looking within. Wash away the stress, worry, and doubt in your life. Start living a life of fulfillment and confidence today. Did she not sleep?
I hope Mrs. Santarelli's neighbors don't mind the music she's been blasting. This is a suspicious-looking chest if I've ever seen one.
What
It's locked.
makes it
With a
suspicious?
5-letter combination. All black.
The hell is this? I don't know.
I need a 5-letter word to unlock that chest. If I can't find anything in here, maybe I should look elsewhere.
So Am I to take that to mean that the answer's not in here? Any more towels?
I can't leave yet. Not until I found all of the stolen objects.
What?
I should stick to my section. Plenty of work here.
I haven't found any stolen objects. Do I even know what objects are stolen? Like, how do I know it's been stolen? Is it in here where the... Oh, no. I'll bet... Oh, she was... Wait a minute. Coco, maybe. This is his mother. I think this is his mother, and then the lady is his wife, and he's dead. Yeah, Santarelli. Francesca is, or wait, yeah, Francesca's the mother. Irene is the wife. $311. I guess I can't go back to... the place where the lockers were. Aha! The stolen items.
Caleb's rosary.
I'll take that.
Gary had mentioned wallets going missing. I bet this is one of them.
While just falling short of a medal, Canada's Claudia Strong made a strong finish at the final alpine skiing event at Axemerlism this past Saturday, leaving judges and the public in awe. Strong made her home country proud and distinguished herself as having a bright future as an alpine skier. Strong professed her love for the sport and congratulated her competitors, but made it clear that we will be seeing her again in the 1968 Olympics. More on page 11. Broken watch.
Better late than never.
Who was it that liked to say that? I think that was Mr. Adams, who is also dead. I think.
What are you... Mrs. Santarelli!
Thief!
Wait, why did you steal all of this?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
Yeah,
Are you all right?
that's fake crying.
Is there anything I can do? Would you like something to drink, maybe?
Well, a black coffee would be nice. Yes.
I'll be right back. Just give me a moment.
But I'm taking this shit you stole.
I shouldn't leave Irene in that state for too long. I hope a warm cup of coffee helps.
Have a wine glass. And towel. The achievement is the chute has been fed.
One coffee for Irene.
She said black.
Poor Irene. I hope a warm drink will soothe her. At least a bit.
She's still alive. I was thinking I'd come back and she'd be dead.
Mrs. Santarelli, I don't want to get you in trouble. I'd just like to understand what happened. Please.
I'm afraid it's not a particularly cheerful story. Bruno, my husband, was diagnosed with cancer over a year ago. Terminal. Nothing to be done. The doctors told us he only had a few weeks left to live, but he's always been strong. He passed away only 3 weeks ago.
I'm sorry.
I took care of him for all those months. I wanted to be there, of course. I loved him, but it was so stressful, so draining. During that whole time, I barely went out. I had no social life, spoke to no one but nurses and doctors. The only time I could escape, just for a few minutes, was when he'd be resting and I'd flip through a gossip magazine. But after a while, even that wasn't enough.
I understand. I took care of my mother for many years. Her illness wasn't physical, but still, it was incredibly taxing. It felt like this dark cloud over me. And the worse she got, the more it seemed like I'd never see the sun again.
Yes, exactly. That's when I started having this impulse to steal. I didn't need any of the objects I stole. I barely registered what I was taking. But I
She's
just
a
couldn't
klepto.
resist. I thought it would get better once Bruno was gone, but if anything, it only got worse. I mean, the stress of figuring out the succession, what to do with the house, this trip. And of course, my mother-in-law treating me like a criminal, contesting my husband's will.
What happened? Why would she do that?
Because she's a bitch.
She thinks I'm not grieving enough. But I've had over a year to prepare for Bruno's death, to grieve in advance. It's not my fault she decided to stick her head in the sand and refuse to face the inevitable. And now, because I don't spend every waking hour crying my eyes out, she thinks I never even loved him. She thinks I'm some kind of black widow who only married him for his money.
We all grieve at a different pace. It's a shame that your mother-in-law can't see that.
Yeah, well, If I had to be charitable, which I very rarely am, I'd say she's blinded by her own grief. Anyway, thank you for listening to me. And I'm sorry for all the trouble my little habit must have caused.
If you'd like having someone to talk to, I've noticed some similarities between you and another one of our passengers. Mrs. Adams, from room 307. She also lost her husband, and she seems quite the fan of celebrity gossip, too. I was thinking that maybe you two could keep each other company.
Oh, I don't know her.
I believe she's in the lounge right now, if you'd like to join her.
Thank you.
Is there no way to patch things up with your mother-in-law?
Oh, that ship sailed long ago. Things weren't exactly peachy before Bruno's death either. She resented me, blamed me for not bearing him a child. She accused me of cheating on him because I dared have coffee with another man. Oh no, I never stood a chance. She made up her mind about me the moment I stole her precious son from her.
I see what you mean. Is it okay with you if I return these 3 items?
Why are you asking?
Their owners would probably like to get them back.
Yes, of course. There's one more, actually.
The hell's this?
Spinning top.
I wanted to return them, but I've been nabbing things that were left lying around on tables and such. I have no idea who they belong to.
It's all right. I'll figure it out. Just, if you can, try to be more careful in the future, okay? If you can't resist the impulse, at least try to pay attention to whose things you're taking.
I will. Thank you.
Sophie.
Thank you, Sophie.
In reality, she'd probably be like, why don't you butt out? But I'm
Now,
Sophie,
let's get these items
professional
back to their
snooper.
rightful owners. Then I can give Caleb his rosary back.
Well, I know that... Can I leave?
Wait, Sophie. You should return the stolen objects before you leave.
Where do I... I'm just guessing about the top and the wallet. Hold on. Can I inspect them again? The wallet with some Canadian bills and newspaper clipping folded in the middle. I mean, who could that belong to? I think that I put the top in the right place because there was that racing car thing. I mean, the wallet has to belong to I don't know what the clue is about the article. Where's room 311? Like, we didn't even go in that room. Over here. Oh, it was this room. Candle. This has the thing about the, what was in here? Claudia. Yeah, Claudia. Okay, so it goes in here.
That should be everything. Now all that's left is Caleb's rosary. He'll be done his shift soon. I can wait for him in the break room.
How do I get to the break room? Well, once again, this game has so far had 0 dead bodies. It's very disappointing. This is weird. What the hell's going on? Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that. So is the time right? Was that from her mother?
It's time, Sophie.
Hold on, I wonder if I can put Teresa's lighter back in here.
There you go, Teresa. I don't want to encourage your smoking, but I don't want you stressing out either.
This wasn't open before.
This must be Caleb with his mom and grandpa. They look so close-knit.
Mary Louise, Rupert, and Caleb. Easter Sunday, 1953, St. Anne's Church picnic.
Aw, Caleb.
He got me a
You
present.
didn't have to. I should put it back and pretend I never saw it. Mom
Trying to shake
hated
it to
when I
see
found my presents too early.
what's in there.
And we're rolling.
Should I start?
Yeah, let's go from the top. Just
He was
play like you
recording
normally
me.
would. I'll count you in. And 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, not bad. I'm hearing an improvement.
You're too generous, Caleb. That was awful, and you know it.
And you're too hard on yourself, Sophie. You're really getting the hang of it. Hell, you learn faster than most. Soon, our passengers will be begging for Sophie Roy on the keys, instead of that washed-up Caleb Lyons.
He's flirting.
Has that been your goal all along? To find yourself an understudy?
Nah, I was thinking I'd squeeze you in next to me on my bench. And then we both play with one hand. Half the work. Oops. Let me switch this off. We don't want to listen to hours of us gabbing away.
I wonder if I could have opened that earlier.
I should sit down for this. Oh my god, that's huge. Sophie, ma chérie. Believe it or not, I woke up before dawn today. It's been so long since I've sat down on the balcony in the quiet of the morning, alone, unbothered, before even that creepy Mr. Bellinger is awake. Tant mieux. I can relax without him staring at me from the other balcony. I know you insist that he's harmless, but why would a man living alone hang out so many clothes to dry? They can't all be his. Anyway, I refilled the bird feeder and a few curious robins joined me as I had my morning tea. I've forgotten how calm the mind gets when you watch the sunrise. I feel like myself again, but I'm well aware that these moments go as quickly as they come. With my heart in the condition it's in, I don't want to take any chances, so I'm writing this out now before the clouds return. I hope that if you're reading this, it provides you with comfort in the wake of my passing. Or perhaps you got your hands on it beforehand. You've always been so good at finding my hiding spots. How many Decembers did I spend moving your Christmas gifts from one closet to the next, trying in vain to keep them out of your grasp? I know that I've been spending more and more of my days in a haze, and I know that I've often pretended that wasn't the case. But what mother wants to admit that she's become dependent on her one and only daughter. Oh, I see. I can still hear your grandmama's voice as she told your Aunt Giselle and me, I'm so lucky to have daughters who will take care of me when I'm old and gray. Oh, how I loathed the thought of such a life. I swore I'd never ever put that on my own children. However, life had other plans, so it goes. I confess shamefully that I now understand Grandmama's perspective. I can't help but feel incredibly lucky to have been in your care. That said, please know that I see the way you rub your eyes after a long workday, humoring me with sweetness and patience. I hear you try to hide your disappointment as you find excuses to stay in with me instead of going out. I notice how you keep things from me, borrowing the newspaper or turning down the radio whenever there's talk of war. It's sweet. It's sweet the way you go out on your It's sweet the way you go out of your way to protect me, but you must be so tired, Sophie. I can only hope that by this point you haven't lost too much time. My world has regrettably shrunk down to the walls of our apartment. Promise me you won't let yours shrink too, that you'll allow yourself to enjoy all that this life has to offer. A parent should never be what keeps their child from following their dreams. I'm afraid the guilt of having been that for you for so long will surely follow me into my next life. I'm deeply sorry, ma belle. I realize that I've asked so much of you, but I have one more request.
Please don't choose to live out your life alone as I did. As happy as we were, me, you, Grandmama, and Grandpapa. I want you to have more love in your life than you know what to do with. You have so much love in your heart, Sophie. Don't be afraid to let someone receive it, as I have all these years. They'll be lucky beyond measure. Try and visit whenever you can. I've arranged it so that I'll be buried next to Grandmama, not far from that beautiful red oak, if they haven't cut it down by then. I'll surely need updates on the goings-on of Orson and Camilla and the rest of the Wild Orchard crew. I doubt I'll be getting Channel 3 where I'm going. Je t'aime, bon ange. Josephine Roy, Mama.
Oh, hi, Caleb.
Hey, Sophie. I suppose you weren't able to find my rosary, huh?
Actually,
Wrong.
Oh. Thank you, Sophie. Really.
you're welcome.
I was resigning myself to the idea I'd never see it again. But here it is, back in my hands. You really turned my day around.
Well, when you have a superpower, you've got to use it for good.
We're lucky you're one of the good guys. I really can't thank you enough, Sophie. I mean, I know it's silly to care so much about something of so little value, but I really would have missed this.
I don't think it's silly. My mom died recently, and she left me this. She had it for so long, I can't remember her not wearing it. It's probably only worth a few dollars, but losing it would feel like losing a part of her, you know? You said the rosary was a gift from your mom. Did she pass away too?
Oh, no. She's still very much alive. It's, well, believe it or not, being a cruise ship musician wasn't exactly my career plan. I had other dreams, but things didn't work out. And I was so lost, so angry for years. Then my mom gave me this. It used to belong to my granddad. It reminded me, still reminds me every day of the kind of man he was and the kind of man I aspired to be. It helped me find my faith again. My faith in God, sure, but more importantly in myself and in others. There are some pretty horrible people out there. Now I choose to focus on the good ones. Such as yourself, Sophie Roy.
So why don't we give Sophie a love connection here?
You're quite all right yourself, Caleb Lyons. I couldn't have wished for a better piano teacher.
Why, thank you. Speaking of which, we're probably due for another lesson soon, don't you think?
Yes, it has been a while. I hope I haven't gotten too rusty.
Nonsense. I'm sure you'll pick up right where you left off.
The achievement is the piano
Sophie.
teacher. You flirted with a colleague.
So I've heard you've solved our little mystery.
Yes, I did.
Well, tell me, who's the thief?
If you don't mind, I'd rather keep that information to myself.
What? Why?
I don't want the thief to get in trouble. They didn't have any bad intentions. And they told me they'd make sure it doesn't happen again.
Well, you've proven I can trust you, so I'll take your word for it.
Thank you.
No, thank you, Sophie. I just spoke to Caleb. He was so happy to get his rosary back.
Yes. It sounds like it means quite a lot to him.
And he means quite a lot to me. He's a good guy who's been dealt a pretty shitty hand. I'm glad this story has a happy ending for him.
Me too.
Of course, there were, a few hiccups along the way.
What you mean?
I'm afraid some of the stolen items were returned to the wrong cabin.
What? No, they were not.
I'm sure you did your best. It couldn't have been easy to figure out which items belonged to whom. However, the fact remains that some passengers have now caught on about the thefts. And, they believe...
Oh my
you are
god.
Me? But I didn't steal anything.
I know you didn't. But unless you reveal who the thief is, it'll be hard to convince them of that.
So does that mean I'm fired?
Good lord, no. No. But I also can't have you snooping around the passengers' cabins anymore. So I was thinking about
I must have...
promoting you.
It must have been the top.
Promoting me. But I messed up.
Sure, it wasn't your best day. But over the last month, you've shown that you're not afraid of a little challenge. And that you're willing to go above and beyond to help both colleagues and passengers. Two qualities that I believe are essential in a head stewardess. So, do you think you're up to the task?
Yes, of course.
Excellent. You'll do a wonderful job. I just know it.
Thank you. It's funny. I came to work on this ship just to get away from Montreal for a while, but now I'm thinking this is exactly what I needed all along.
She's way out of his league.
Oh, I agree. A soap opera actor? No. She deserves an A-lister.
I always thought there might be something between her and Elvis, but
Ugh, finally someone gets it. Everyone told me I was crazy.
Yes. Most of us embarked on this journey without really knowing where it would lead us. But I guess there's something about the ocean air that just makes everything clearer. Hmm?
Yeah, there is. There really is.
I'm really annoyed that I messed up the putting the items back. What did I miss? I like this music. It's nice. I don't know. Where else would the top have gone? I was pretty sure I got the watch and the wallet correct. But did the top go to... Was it supposed to go in the race car drivers? Like, he's the only other one, right? Oh, there's more.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, Sophie.
Beth, are you okay?
It's all gone to shit. I think I'm done, Sophie. I hate to do this, but I need your help.
You have a boat called the Eurydice. What? I wonder what the significance of zooming in on that was, though. All right, well, that was Lost and Found, this bed we made story. Just kind of short and sweet. Anyway, it was okay. I don't know. I hope the next one they do, obviously they're going to continue this story, Sophie's story, and I hope that the next one they do is more of a mystery, you know. I would like to see them do a mystery with, you know, just a little more depth, I think. Well, anyway, that's it for this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.